party as an ally. Roksana declined, and then Songbird just sowed discord and everything by revealing that, I mean, I guess almost everybody but Roksana knew it at this point, up to that point, that, Roksana had slaughtered Jan's entire village.
I mean, that's just classic Roxy.
And
How can you
then,
expect otherwise?
and then Roksana basically just called it, I mean, not basically, literally called it a trifle.
Yeah.
Like,
It was
just said to
just
Jan essentially, like,
pure
why are you
envy.
so mad? It ain't no thing.
You're being so dramatic right now.
That was the other me. Still am.
So yeah. I guess we'll start. Let me pull up my tabs in the order that I want them.
Tabs of what?
I guess just my applications really is what I meant.
LSD?
Yeah.
Acid. I mean
actually.
LSD.
Okay. Let's get started. I guess I'll just give everybody inspiration this time. And instead
69.
we'll start off with a bit of a memory. Back in Rostohur, decades ago, when you, Roksana, were probably around how old Galethe is now in the present. You sat in a wing of your father's large manor, the library. Now, Roksana, you definitely preferred being out and training, especially in the Thin Blade, but your mother always encouraged you to go on with your studies, not only to make you more cultured and cunning, but also the library was one of the only few spaces where you could interact with, or I guess just be around, members of the other branches of the Demir family. So like around the other harem wives and their children, so your half-siblings. Now, on this particular day, you were reading about probably some sort of, state-approved history. Just maybe just reading up on lineages and whatnot. And in the room with you, and this is a rather like large hall, rectangular space where it's probably about like 20 feet wide and probably like 50-60 feet deep of just rows of bookshelves, and kind of in the same aisle as you, but some ways away, probably around 25-30 feet away from you, is another Demir child, one of your half-siblings, Melusine, just sitting there alone, also reading her book. You can't tell what she's reading from this distance, but Melusine has always been this sort of untouchable figure to you. It's very well known that Melusine is preferred by your father because they say that she holds exceptional talent. Not skill, talent. Something that you're born with, not something that you hone. But she sits there alone, and it's a little strange to you in the sense that this figure, this person that everybody is so obsessed with, perfect Melusine, prodigy Melusine, scion Melusine, sitting there alone without any adoring fans. It almost seems like she should have them, but she doesn't. But Melusine, during this lapse in focus from your own book, quickly loses your focus as the object of your interest, as just outside the library you hear a commotion. Excited mumblings, bodies moving quickly past the doorway. What would Roksana do? Would she go back to focus on her book, perhaps eyeing Melusine? Or would she go to see what this commotion is all about?
I think she'd go to check it out, because if there's even a slight chance that it's her father, like, she's gonna take it to try to even see him.
So yeah, you go to the entrance to the library, and there is an attendant there, who, even though you're just this young child, you have a much higher station than this attendant. So you could just straight up demand to ask, like, what's going on, because perhaps the attendant, who's closer to the halls and could hear things, might actually know.
Yeah, she'll sort of call out and be like, "What is going on out there?"
It appears that your father has been challenged to a duel, Lady Roksana. You've never seen your father in a duel before, nor have you ever heard of him being challenged to a duel, as you know him as being, or just really through story. You've never seen it in person, but you know that he's very capable when it comes to dueling, skirmishing, just handling his own in combat. But again, all of this has been story, it's been legend to you. The opportunity to see this in person, you would be remiss not to go.
Yeah, she immediately gets up and she's rushing over to the door, or wherever the attendant is standing.
You call for, or I guess we'll say that this attendant was your attendant, just waiting on you to finish with your studies. And you command your attendant to bring you to the location of this duel. And he does. He brings you through a couple of hallways leading out to this inner courtyard of the manor. So just these large hallways and almost like a park just in the middle of this. It's just like these gardens and this wider open green. Beautiful, with these flowers that are capable of blooming in the twilight, as would be necessary in Thalassashana. And for you, with being a child's size, you would have to likely watch from a distance, as there's a larger crowd surrounding this, but the this courtyard itself is kind of lower than the actual halls themselves. You'd have to take steps down, so if you were to stand up on the top of the steps, you could kind of watch from a distance.
I'll turn back to my attendant and just like flick my hand up, and I'm just like, shoulders. And basically I'll have them put me on their shoulders so I can see over the crowd.
Yep, which nobody is going to question a lady. So actually by doing this, you'd be able to get a lot closer to the goings-ons there. And upon reaching this, think of like a a dance circle at like a middle school dance, that sort of thing. But you can see first your father, as he's almost directly across this open area that this ring of people has left. Just standing there, ever calm, just his left hand holding his scabbard at his hip, not even having drawn his sword yet. And you do see, stepping into this ring, young, but much older than you. This is a young man, probably in the equivalent of his like mid to late 20s, with very pale skin, muscular build. One of your half siblings who has already made a name for himself as a capable warrior. This is Saris. And you can see that he is determined and focused to, you can at least guess in his eyes, prove himself to your father. But this was a mistake on Saris's part, as you, Roksana, and many of your other half-siblings and attendants, servants in the estate bore witness to a very one-sided fight. And you've always known your father to be or you've always thought him to be apathetic. He always keeps a calm demeanor and doesn't really express emotion. But this day, watching this duel between Saris and Vinali kind of revealed to you in a strange way that even though he doesn't outwardly show it, this man certainly hosts emotions on the inside. Because if he didn't, then why then, after handedly defeating Saris would he continue to drag his sword across Ceres's limbs and face, scarring it horrendously. He relishes in this, and that becomes clear to you. So, let's go back to where we were.
That's my dad.
Hey, that's my dad. After a tense pseudo standoff between Songbird and Roksana and the rest of the party, I believe Asura had put a temporary end to it by saying that all of you just need to focus on what's ahead of you in this moment. You're here in this ancient place, far away from any comforts. And perhaps this debate can be continued once everybody has found more assured safety.
Have we decided if we're going to just run through the doors or not yet? I forget from last.
Yeah,
Right, because there's a bunch of enemies over here.
Yeah, I think what we said was we were gonna try to like sneak to the end, and if that failed, we could throw up like a wall of fire or something to block it off. But actually, I don't know. That door is really tempting at the end of that hallway. I don't know what it leads
This
to.
one?
door?
No,
This is
this one.
There's a door here.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck
yeah.
it. We can fight
There's
out.
a door at the end of that hallway.
I mean,
As
fuck it.
Roxana saw with her little stealth mission, it appeared that all the various thralls that are in that hallway seem to be guarding this door at the end of it.
And we haven't been down the hallway over like the pit trap yet, have we? Through that door, we don't know what's past that.
We
All
don't
you
know
can
if
do
this room is even
see into
connected.
it. It looks like a room just filled with like bones and skulls. Last time I think it was Osir, right, who triggered the trap on purpose.
Yeah.
You could easily shuffle your way along the walls here, as there are ledges that wouldn't even require like an acrobatics check to get there. But by triggering the trap, you kind of saw how it functioned. There was this obvious pit trap in the floor and these ledges that you could stand on. But as soon as that door was opened, like a bunch of, essentially like a wave of these skulls would flood down the hallway and essentially like push you off of the ledge and into the spike pit.
Oh.
And what was beyond the trap? Did we see?
Just bones and skulls.
From there, it looks like a room full of skulls.
I was more thinking about using it like as a if the thralls would follow potentially to guide them into the trap. And I don't know if that would,
That could be kind
or
of
if
funny.
they're tied to that room. I don't know how.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out some way to like make this easier on us, but I don't know, because they're not going to fall for the first trap because they're Jalar, and even if they're mind controlled.
Yeah, the first trap, by the way, Caleb, is there's like a, I'll just move Thomas into view. See like this room with the statues. Tier, like it should be up above. The party figured out that if anyone that's not a Jalaran were to like pass in front of this like alcove with the statues,
This thing?
up here. Oh, do you not have Thomas selected?
No, I do.
Okay.
It was just
Like-
blocked a little bit. I can see it.
Okay. I didn't know if you had like control of one of your other characters and you were
No,
just
I
like
could just
way in
be,
a
like-
different room.
Half of it.
Yeah, so these statues would essentially come to life if anyone not Jalaran were to pass in front of this alcove or niche.
God. Oh, I'm not. No.
But unfortunately, going down this hallway seems to be the
Only path forward.
at least the least tedious way of getting out of this dungeon.
Fair.
Because in order to get here again, you had to go down like this underground river and like take a raft down it. So going back up this river would be really difficult, and then there's also like a large grate that bars forward progress. But at the end of this hallway, as scouted out by Galethe last session, it seems to be the door to the exit.
How high is the ceiling in this dungeon?
Good question. I would say that the ceiling's like curved, so it's almost like hemispherical. At its highest point, the ceiling maybe it's about, I don't know, like 12 feet.
Okay, that's pretty low. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Just one thing, or are there multiple?
Like statues.
Yeah.
Yeah, Asura, using a pretty clever use of one of his warlock invocations, was able to see through solid objects and could see the living creatures inside of these statues. So one of them's like a gargoyle statue. There's two like of these large hound statues, and inside like the snake statue, there's just like a mass of snakes, like a lot of smaller snakes.
You guys think if I cast Dispel Magic, it'll dispel the stone keeping them, or make them not be able to come out of the stone? The 50-50 shot on interpretation there.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's really funny.
Just cast it twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there like a stone wall spell? I feel like that would make noise though, so I guess that doesn't work. I mean, it would get us past the
Wall of
trap.
Stone is a spell, but I don't know if any of you guys have it.
I do not.
Yeah.
I mean,
Who's gonna win?
we can run really
The
fast.
whole party or a couple animals in stone? You know?
I'm just trying to think.
So no one
Mosey-
besides me has passed that point yet?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, and Galethe. Galethe also passed.
Okay. Well.
Wait, is
Oh wait,
never mind.
I know what we can just do. I think I'll have me, Galethe, and I stand in front of the party as they pass behind us.
oh interesting. I like your thinking there.
Just see what happens, you know.
Do I shape change into a whatever you are? I can't remember the word.
A Jalaran.
A
Demon.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Didn't wait a minute. Elijah's technically in the game, so it might register.
Oh, in the moot?
It might register
You
him
mean?
as a Jalaran.
Although, if you remember, when you
Oh, we broke the thing. Yeah.
yeah, your rings broke upon killing the beldam.
Yeah, that's true.
Oof.
When he changes, doesn't he change fully biologically though, or is it just like a illusion?
What spell?
Well, isn't he what's it called?
Oh, he's a doppelganger. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't doppelgangers
Let's-
change fully biologically, or is it just like an illusion?
I mean, I've been doing race swaps this whole time.
That's
technically.
fucked up, dude.
Let's see.
Cancelled.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
Shape changer.
Michael
Crazy
Jackson.
He had an illness.
Oh God.
I mean, yeah, bleaching your skin. I guess,
Yeah, it
would be
says you
considered
can
an
make
illness.
yourself appear as a member of another race, though none of your game statistics change, which I think I would interpret that as, in true essence, he would not become Jalaran if he were to use shape change.
Okay.
Maybe these things do ocular pat downs. We don't know.
Ocular pain.
Stop and frisk.
Yeah, so I mean, my first thought is just to have me and Galethe stand in front of the sensors, and then just have you guys like behind us, and we could just like all shift over. Because
Very dexterous thinking you got there.
Yeah, I mean, worst comes to worst, we just have to deal with the
Alright.
problem.
yeah,
Yeah, okay, let's try that, I guess. I mean, otherwise we're gonna be
Severe problem.
here doing nothing, so
I could resilient sphere one of them before.
what does that do? Is that just like trap them in there?
Yeah, I would just put them in a ball, basically, so he couldn't hurt us. But I mean, it's just an option.
How big is that? How big is that?
Unfortunately, you can only do one creature.
Oh,
That's why I asked how many there were.
nice.
But I could do the biggest one, since it's up to large.
I just like how much the dynamic changes when you guys like can prepare in advance for like what's in front of you. You're like, oh, you know it's a trap, so you're like trying everything you can not to trigger it. It's pretty funny.
Fuck it. Send it. Let's try. Whatchamacalls it?
Fuck it.
Lady
can-
Roxana's plan.
Roxana's plan.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I guess Galethe, she can also try to help. As you suggested.
Yeah, I guess we could test it
guess
out. Just have someone
it
stand
would-
behind us.
You'd need to do, you know, one person at a time, right? Because you can only cover so much space, and you're essentially trying to make like a visual
It's the
Jalaran wall.
what is it? The wolf, the chicken, and the
The sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think honestly, if we did, like, if you see the two spaces that we're occupying, and we did all the party filling the squares below us, and we all moved together.
But it'd be like sets that it can only be like
Oh.
one person at a time.
I mean, yeah, you could try that.
I
If
feel
you
like we're
want to
gonna
do
need
like,
I feel like we need a check for that one.
I mean, I was gonna make it a check anyways,
All right.
because this would require some like careful coordination.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna say straight up, this has the potential to succeed. So I'm not gonna like
Cool.
make you guys like set up for this.
All right.
Because from what you could tell, it's almost as if the statues are looking down that hallway. So it is like a line of sight, sort of thing.
Oh.
It's
You want
not
me to
like it's not
you want me to
permeating
uncork
the
You want
whole
me to
hallway.
uncork the ever smoking bottle? I mean, it'll probably reach over
Oh,
here,
That's
but
smart.
because it's 120 feet of
The 17 guys in that
radius
hallway.
from the bottle.
They're like, what the
Yeah.
hell's going on down there?
It's they're hotboxing over here.
Immediately get attacked
what's-
by all of them.
What's the where is the measurement tool here? 60 feet.
60
feet
feet is
plus-
huge.
Yeah,
That
60
is
feet kind of
huge.
big. 60 feet kind of big though.
So you're trying to potentially set it off like further back,
Hotbox the
and
dungeon.
then just like having like Roksana go back and grab it or something.
Potentially.
Yeah.
So
That,
like
that sounds
something
good
like
to me.
that.
Yeah, something like this would probably be the best. Let's see. How many
That's huge.
each minute the bottle remains open within the cloud, it increases by 10 feet. Oh, so there's a minute. It's immediately 60, but then it'll be 70 within a minute. So we can just run across. Roxana can stay back and like go fetch it.
Or if we leave it and extend it, I could use it to sneak past the guys in that hallway, leading to
they're
the
definitely
door.
gonna come running down though. They're definitely gonna come running down. If that's the case, I'll just
That would
toss
be
the
like a
bottle,
crazy
toss the
scenario.
bottle
That'd be
here
so
then.
funny. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, you could have Roksana trigger it.
I don't- Oh yeah, I mean, sure. If you want to do
You
that.
could have Roksana if you want it. If you'd want to do it more forward and like have it have like the potential of
Like here.
Oh,
also
that's
completely
cool.
enshrouding the hallway,
That's sick. Yeah, I think
then
because I could do
Alright,
that
I'll-
while
I'll
you guys are crossing. I could try to like.
Yeah, I'll
sneak
hand
out.
you the bottle. I'll hand you the ever smoking bottle then.
Okay, yeah. So she'll go over sort of near where. This is probably close
yeah,
to
I'll
the
say
epicenter,
since
right?
you already did a stealth check, you won't need to do it again.
So basically, well, I mean, we don't know if this is gonna work. I mean, if they're looking at it in the hallway, maybe. But as soon as she uncorks the bottle and gets to us, I think we sprint across, and that's it.
Yeah. Also, while this is going on, you said the ceilings are like 12 feet high.
Yeah, I'd say that like at the highest point they're 12 feet.
She's actually going to. She's gonna leave the bottle on the ground, but she's going to walk up the wall to stand on the ceiling. So she's like face down. In preparation for what she's about to do.
Okay. Are you guys? I know, like, obviously this is releasing a magical smoke cloud, which is not very stealthy. But are you guys just gonna try to like book it through? Are you gonna try
Yeah.
to like
for
quietly
sure.
evade them?
No,
I'm-
no.
Going to just go invisible just for my because I can. So
Yeah, I guess that works.
Okay, I'm curious of something.
My gut is telling me people should try to be as stealthy as possible. Just try to make it to the
Okay,
other
fine.
side.
Yeah, sure,
and then
sure.
and then while that's going on, Roxana will
You're just
try
gonna
to
assassinate everyone.
No, I'm gonna try to make it to the door on the other side.
Oh, so are we dealing with the thralls
Oh.
then?
No, I'm saying like, well, okay, yeah, actually, that's a good. Oh, that's sick.
Whoa.
That's a good point.
Whoa.
I guess. Do we want
Which
to?
we can deal with the thralls. That's fine.
Well, I
If
guess
there are not a lot of them.
Yeah, well, there are a lot of them. There's like 15. But do we want to use the smoke to just get out, or do we want to use the smoke as like a prime opportunity to like take these guys out? I could go either way. I don't know how people are doing HP wise.
I think we're all good HP wise, to be honest.
Oh, okay, yeah, we could use it as an attack.
Yeah,
then.
you guys took that like pseudo long rest.
Yeah, yeah. And we can always retreat out the door if we need to.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think she'll try to make it to the Oni and see if she can surprise attack the Oni using this like smoke. Might be hard to do,
Alright.
but
And then we're gonna. So if that starts combat, we'll take a turn of combat sneaking across, essentially, right?
yeah.
Alright, let me
This is
try
sick.
to.
How do I delete this thing? Wait.
I'm curious.
Oh, interesting. If you mouse over it, it'll go translucent, and then you can see. Otherwise, it's like I'm blind.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah, I will like iterate. You guys are, unless you have blind sight, you cannot see.
Mmm.
So Roksana, in order to like move into position, you might need to like feel around. But it might not be that difficult for you if you're on the ceiling, because as I said, it's kind of like this arched
Yeah, that's what I was
ceiling.
thinking.
So
since it's
as
sloped, I
long
could
as you
follow
find
the
that
line.
center point, then you could follow it probably.
Yeah, I think she's
I guess
gonna
we'll do
that.
the same on the far wall then, because we can use the far wall to sort of go across.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you guys could just
true.
feel along.
And then, are you gonna cork the bottle or no? Because then we'll have to uncork it at some point in order to see for a combat.
Yeah, I guess. Let me think. Maybe in that case, she'll keep the bottle in one of her like open pockets in her coat, and or maybe like tie it off, because if she's upside down, it might fall out. But like tie it to her wrist or something, or like her arm, so that like she can still use both hands, but have the bottle ready to cork once we're ready. 'Cause
Yeah, I
otherwise
think you
she's
could
gonna
probably
lose
find
it.
a way to like fasten it to
Okay.
your belt.
All right, she'll do that.
I mean, how else do you like hold on to your potions and stuff?
Yeah, true.
Okay. So is that what's going on? So Roxana is going to pop the ever smoking bottle to provide cover for you guys, so you can move along the wall. But you're also planning on hopefully getting like an advantage and attacking these guys so that you can do away with them before they could do a lot of damage to you.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay. So the rest of the party's gonna be moving along this bottom wall here. If you want to feel your way. What is the other party gonna do? Just run for the other door, or are they gonna try to like prepare and get into position? For like a fight.
I think what we have to do is like feel across the wall to the other door so we know where we are, and then have to wait until Roxana corks it, or otherwise we can't see anything, right?
Yeah, true.
Basically, we're using this to get all the way over here, and then as soon as we start seeing people, we can start fighting.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
I think isn't by total cover. Would this count as total cover or no? Because I can use Eyes of the Grave to see them for like
It is. You could use Eyes of the Grave to detect the things that Eyes of the Grave could detect.
yeah, can
It's
detect.
not. I don't think it's total cover. It just is heavily obscured.
I got thermal. I got them thermal eyes.
Yeah, you got thermal eyes, but that would only work on like undead things, right?
Yeah, if they're undead. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. So
Okay.
let's see how this turns out.
That's gonna be
Roxana, you
interesting.
use your spider climb ability to
That's scary.
latch onto the ceiling. Even scarier, I feel like she wouldn't just, because it's not like too high of a ceiling. Would she be like, she wouldn't be like walking casually. She'd probably be like crawling on the ceiling, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, she'd be crawling.
Oh, even freakier. You see Roxana like scuttle up the wall and like latch onto the ceiling, holding on with like her feet and one of her hands. She goes to uncork the ever smoking bottle at her that's hanging off her belt, and the smoke begins to fill the area.
All right, I'll start moving across the wall as soon as it like I can't. As soon as I can't see these anymore, I'm gonna start going.
Okay. Moment of truth.
Yoink, yoink, yoink.
You move across, and you're not
Ugh.
hearing any sort of commotion
Oh Jesus
coming
Christ!
from that
It's-
coming from that
oh, there
niche.
are a lot of.
However, after this ever smoking bottle's popped, you
Can
hear
we move the rest of the party real quick?
a bit more shuffling,
Yeah.
Roxana, as all these like various like help me, help me,
Can I
help
use
me.
Eyes of the Grave?
Uh,
To see?
you actually
Yeah.
do not see any.
No, I'm blind. Okay.
As like various thralls begin to like splinter off and like move to start searching down this hallway.
As part of this too, I know we're not strictly in initiative order yet, but Roksana is also going to activate the standard because she's attuned to it now.
Okay. How long does that last? Like a minute or just infinitely? I forget.
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay. All right. So why don't we do it? You want to quietly approach, right? And try to get like the sneak attack on the Oni, like the surprise attack.
Yeah, for now she's basically just going to try to get as far down that hallway as she can without being seen.
Okay. So either way, it's going to require a new stealth check.
Okay. Let's see here. Do I get any bonuses since we have the smoke, or is it canceled out because it's hard to see?
I think it's technically the perception checks have disadvantage, or like passive perception.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Is at
yeah,
like
yeah.
a -5. So yes, you do get a benefit, but not on your side.
All right. Do we get inspiration this session?
Yeah, I just gave
We
it to
did.
all of you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I will use that on this because I think it's gonna be important. 31.
Nope, you actually have a 40 passive perception. I'm one of those DMs
DC
who like
was
lets
32.
you roll, even though he like the DM doesn't want you to succeed, and like he lets you roll even though you were never going to succeed in the first place.
Terrible.
All right, yeah, you can begin moving Roksana down that hallway.
All right, so she's gonna move like here-ish.
Everybody else, you begin hearing like footsteps moving towards you, and you hear these "Help me! Help me! Help me!" moving in your directions.
Oh boy.
Would there be
Uh,
any
as
way
as
for
they
me
can
to,
as they
like-
can
we
hear
still
you
can't see anything
shuffling.
though, so
Would there be any way for me to like guess how many voices I'm hearing?
I think
Roxana's
didn't-
already scouted ahead and
Yeah.
basically said there's like about 20
Honestly,
adversaries.
I really wish Roxana didn't go down there because she might get hurt, but that's okay.
All right,
What
so
the fuck?
we'll say that the party is like here.
That is
What is
the,
that Oni? Oh my
that is the
lord!
correct take to have.
Roxana, you're feeling around and you
You
can
touched
feel
Oni's
the other
balls.
wall on the other side, and you sit there for a second, seeing if you can like notice anything. You hear like shuffling, like these thralls are moving down the hallway, but then you just hear very like in a weirdly like off-puttingly calm way, "Help me!" as the Oni that's directly below you
It's so scary.
appears to not be like walking down the hallway, and instead is still standing directly in front of the door,
Fuck.
as
Are
if
you on the ceiling?
Yeah.
He is.
yeah, she's on the ceiling. She's like crawling on the ceiling.
Stay up there.
All right. This is probably your last chance to do anything, Roxana, before the thralls, maybe by chance or by
Can I?
keen perception, run into the party.
Okay.
What were you gonna ask, Caleb?
I was gonna say, could I be more in the middle? But
Yeah,
I guess
sure.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, we'll move Galethe, and I won't separate Fogel and Baxter though. They're a beautiful couple.
Did the door look locked when I saw it before? Like chained or something?
You the one that you're currently next to.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell. It's either if it is locked, it would be locked from the other side.
Oh fuck. All right. I'm just gonna risk it. Oh boy. Okay.
All right, what are you doing in this last moment. Yeah, you could try to open the door. You could unstopper the bottle and try to get an attack on this Oni to get your whole party, because they didn't like stealth check. They wouldn't get a surprise round, but you would be like the only one to get surprise, but it could
Okay.
still be valuable.
All right. This is the time for my plan here. I'm going to take out the Scepter of Blasting. And part of the Scepter of Blasting is unsecured objects that are within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you by the spell's effects. My goal is to use it to blast open the door.
That's sick.
pretty cool.
It'll also push the Oni 10 feet away from me, which will allow me to go in, but if it fails on its save.
If it fails.
But
okay.
It's probably going to have a chunky save.
Yeah, and I mean, that doesn't require you to, like, use it. What is it, like an action, Ryan?
I'll
To
put it
stop
in the
her,
chat.
unstopper the...
I can put it in the chat. I think it's an action.
It's gotta be something, right?
Yeah. Here.
You can use an action to remove the stopper. Closing the bottle requires you to speak its command word as an action.
Okay, so same thing essentially.
Alright. Roksana,
Kablamo.
I will say this. You'd only... Wait, let me think. What is it? 10 foot cube? Is that what a Thunderwave is?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. So you'd be going for the Oni and the door, right?
Yeah, my goal is to push the Oni south, 10 feet south, and the door just blow open. As well as any of the 4 thralls near me. If they fail too, I'm going to try to push them 10 feet south.
Also, let me change something. It looks like the Scepter of Blasting, like the Thunderwave spell that I put on your character sheet. I didn't actually assign a DC to it. I think it's 16. It should say in the Scepter of Blasting. Yeah, 16. I just put it on the spell, so put the Thunderwave spell again in the chat, and it should... I just want to see if it...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You don't even need to place... Yeah. Okay. So. This is... Because you've rolled so well on your stealth check, we're gonna enter initiative. Everyone's gonna enter initiative. I'm opening up the combat tracker. Right click on your token. Toggle your combat states.
Oh, did not roll well.
I'm just doing
God,
a
Derek
ton
with
of
a low
thralls
roll.
in the chat, bro. We're doing something crazy.
I was gonna say you could have just had them all go on one.
I'm having them do individual turns because I think that's hilarious.
You're a kook. Good luck. DM.
I'm gonna use my ambush manifestation to add a die to my roll.
Question: because Fogel's invisible, do I get advantage?
No one's getting advantage.
Okay.
Oh, not good.
Oh, I like seeing all those dice.
I don't know how to edit my initiative though.
What did you roll on your thing?
3, so I just have a 13.
Alright, I can edit you.
Thank you.
However, because everybody but you is surprised, you'll essentially get a free turn. Anyways.
Let's go.
And I think you're using this turn to use the Scepter of Blasting, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okie dokie. Let me just... Let's see, Chris isn't here, so I'll roll for Elijah.
And like I said, if you can stay on the steel.
Kale about to do some fucking shenanigans over here.
I am. I might actually help you open that door.
So now I'm
Ooh,
just
let's
gonna
go.
put in some.
I knew Thomas was my favorite.
Thomas is strong as fuck, bro.
All right, with this cloud of fog surrounding you, Roxana, you pace back, distancing yourself from the door ever so slightly, grabbing the staff out of your pack, leveling it towards the door, and unleash this Thunder Wave spell, which I'll just like go all the way to you in initiative order.
Let's go.
As you loose the Thunder Wave spell, the Oni is going to need to make a con save.
And the 4 guys near him too.
He succeeds.
Fuck. Damn it.
Is it a wait? Is Thunderwave a 20-foot square or a 10-foot square?
I put the square down, so it should hit the 4 thralls in that template.
Okay. Yeah, it might be a. Oh, it's 15 foot. Okay, yeah. It will go for the 4 thralls. So the Oni succeeds. Bottom right fails. Top right fails. Top left succeeds. Bottom left succeeds. Alright, so go ahead and roll damage. You might need to put it in chat again, to be honest.
Yeah, let's see. Thunder Wave damage. 26.
Alright.
So I think they
So
get
the-
half, right, if they fail?
The Oni and the 2 on the left take 13 points of damage. Which actually killed... The half damage kills one of the thralls, actually.
Let's go.
I might just delete him from the combat so that I don't have as many fucking tokens on the board.
Yo, what the fuck?
Another one is killed on the right,
Let's go.
26,
Yep.
and
Holy moly.
one of them is like takes the damage and is thrown against the wall, but it doesn't go down. There is a distinction. There are 2 different like types of thralls, as you can see, the ones with the daggers and the ones with the swords.
If I can, could I have him push 10 feet south?
I think is it directly like away from you in the spell, or is it
That's
you choose?
that's a good question. Actually, never mind. It's just 10 feet away from me, so
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it
so
doesn't
he's
specify.
like thrown up against the wall, and you hear like the sound of like bending and groaning metal as the door is thrown open.
let's fucking go.
I liked that. That was fun and cool.
Oh my
you-
god, what is this?
You Tyler can see what's going on
My
right now,
God, what
but like Roxana can't because she's in this
Yeah.
smoking cloud still. Actually, now that I think about it, because it's centered on Roxana, correct?
Yeah.
So you guys are just outside of the smoke.
That's good, honestly.
And
What-
yes, so you'll be able to see them come up as like they begin moving out. But maybe this distraction from Roxana might cause them to turn back around. Help me. Roxana, you still have movement and like a bonus action, so
Oh, I know. Okay, so for the rest of my turn, so first things first, she's gonna try to sneak around this Oni through the door. There's probably gonna be a check required
because
to do
okay,
that. But...
so I think you can use a bonus action to hide as a rogue.
Yeah.
Because you cast a spell, it would essentially like break your stealth, but because you're like heavily obscured, you can make another like you can hide in this situation even though you're like right next to them.
Okay, I will make another stealth check. 15.
Okay. Let me look at passive perceptions of... Okay. Okay. Would you like to move into the room, or what?
Yeah, she's gonna try to move on the ceiling into the room. We'll say she's gonna try to go like
Go to the side.
right here. Oh no. There's a second one. And Melusine is right in here. Fuck my life.
Roksana doesn't see her.
I know that she's not aware.
Let me move this back.
Oh.
Centered on Roksana. As she like completes this movement, these thralls in the hallway are revealed to the rest of you. I'm gonna go all the way back around in the turn order now. Back to the top, where Osra will go. Too bad Jose's not here. I think Osra's just gonna like loose an Eldritch Blast at the guys in front. So let me just put that here. A 26 hits. 14 damage, kills the one on the left. He shoots the second Eldritch Blast. A 13 actually hits. 7 damage does not kill the one on the right.
Oh, I love this track. This is a Bloodborne.
As
song.
Osra, I think he's gonna like kind of move back around to get behind cover a little bit. It's Thomas's turn now.
All right, he's going to yell down the hallway at Roksana to watch out, and that's not going to matter because she can't get out of the way of this.
Oh shit. Well, actually, I am out of the way of it.
I don't know how to. Oh, okay, I gotta spin my wheel. Okay.
100 feet long and 5 feet wide. We'll see if
I'm just out. I'm just out. Let's go.
Actually, yeah, if she's on the ceiling, then.
Well, I'm to the right.
Wow.
I'm just out of it.
Well, it's
Although-
also it affects 10 feet out from it.
Oh, I thought it was 5 feet out. Oh.
It's there's like a weird extra
Pulls
effect of it.
people in.
It pulls people further away from the line into it.
Oh fuck.
So maybe she isn't out of this.
Oh shit.
Is that? Oh, did I do this poorly?
No, let's read the spell. Each creature within 10 feet of the line, but not in it. Okay, yeah. So that would literally affect like
I take 88 force damage.
you might want to like step forward first, so that you're
I get
not
crushed.
True.
not getting your party members who are like right next to you.
Yeah, I'm stuck on my measurement. It won't let me off of it.
You have to go to like the top left and get the token controls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll move it up a bit.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah, it can be a little finicky at times. There we go. Yeah, and you wouldn't be affected by this because that wouldn't make sense to me.
Fair enough.
Okay. Everybody in this... Yeah, holy shit. Everybody like anywhere near this line, essentially. That includes up to this guy at the very end, Roksana. They need to all make Constitution saves. Even you, Roksana.
I know. 80. You're doing 88 to me directly. This
This
sucks.
is what the Oni did?
This is me.
No.
This guy flies into it. Why don't you roll damage,
Oh,
Thomas, so I can just
no.
decide if people die as I roll their thing. 40. This guy's dead. Is it half damage on a success?
Yeah. And if they fail and survive somehow, they get pulled into the middle of it.
Okay, it's only those who are in the line take half on a success. I guess that's the downside. Each creature within 10 feet must succeed on or take 88 force damage and be pulled. Okay.
Yeah.
So never mind. This does matter whether or not they succeed here.
Wait,
A
until
natural
the,
20.
it says until the creature is in the area. What does that mean?
Oh, it doesn't like force them into it. Wait. No. Oh, and is pulled towards the line. I guess, does it use their movement? I don't fucking know.
Either way.
I'll say it like pulls them directly towards it. Alright, this guy, a 10 fails. So yeah, he dies. Anyone that fails is gonna die. A 20 succeeds. An 11 fails. This guy dies. Oh, I need to roll the Oni. The Oni fails. So he takes the full 40 points of damage. He's already in the line. We got a 19 as a success. I'm just gonna go down the line here. 6 is a failure, not a success. You're just doing a number, Thomas. 7 is a failure.
This is the first charges of this thing I've actually used.
14 is a failure.
Yeah,
8 is a failure.
Forgotten Starlight.
This guy is in the area of effect and fails. He takes 40 points of damage and fucking dies. This guy will die either way because he's in the area, so he'd take half damage. 19 is a success. He is okay. 11 is a failure.
I don't know if there's. Line.
Yeah, that's true. Lines typically aren't like great. They're not like a great like measurement template
This
to.
just happens to be insanely wide in
Natural
wording.
20 on this one.
Jeez, you have 2 nat 20s in there.
19, that's a success. And last one, 4, that's a failure. This guy dies.
This is nuts.
You just see like
Nuking the
actually it's
hallway.
funny because like no one can really see it, but once we'll see what happens when the bottle is stoppered again. But yeah, that was Thomas's very eventful turn. Unless you want to like move and stuff.
Let me. Yeah, I really hadn't thought past that. I was very excited for that. So yeah, probably take a step back to not.
Oh, I think I figured out how to interpret and be pulled toward the line until the creature is in its area.
It does the damage when they touch it.
Well, it's like it does drag them towards it until they're in the area. So like, if they're 10 feet away, it would drag them until they're in like this blue zone that you're seeing.
Yeah.
And then they'd stop
Then they
moving.
Gotcha. And take
Okay.
said damage or whatever.
Wow. All right. So you're moving back again, as the spell
Yep.
effect ends.
Well, to be fair, should I roll for that as well? Because I'm. a
Oh yeah,
creature
you
in the
need to roll for
Oh,
that, my
boy.
girl.
All right, so if
It's a
I'm
DC 17.
if I'm outside the 10 feet, is it nothing on a successful save?
It's nothing on a successful
Okay,
save.
thank God. Okay, that might actually save me.
I'll give you my inspiration as well. I think you already used yours, didn't you?
I did.
I don't. Yeah.
Okay, so what is this? Constitution? Oh boy.
Come on, just roll high. High roller.
Is that a success? Oh no.
That's just a failure.
All right, in that case, I'm using Tears of Forgiveness.
All right, you succeed.
Sheesh. Sorry, had to do it. Way too.
Honestly, a good use
I-
of Tears of Forgiveness.
Yeah.
Just like essentially tanking like a scorched earth fucking
Yeah.
spell.
It's worth it too. If I had known that was what you were doing, I would have gone to the other side, but
I tried to whisper it, but
still worth it, I think, to take out that many guys.
yeah. How many kills did I get with that one?
Fuck if I know, man. Let
Oh.
me count how many are left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
By the way,
6. You killed like 13, like 12.
What the fuck?
That's great.
That's insane.
Oh
That's
man,
insane.
That's fucking sick.
Actually, I guess I should roll initiative for some other people now. Hey, thank you for taking some things off of the
I just couldn't
initiative
imagine,
order.
you know, as a DM having to deal with that many people, so I figured I'd help you out.
Oh, thank you. You're so kind-hearted.
You know, I tried.
All right, hopefully this doesn't fuck up the ones that have already rolled initiative. Not that it really matters too much. Okay.
They joining the fray.
Oh wait, this guy also needs to be. Okay. Okay. All right. You're fine, Roksana. Now it's time to go back to a thrall's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 can now like see you guys. What do we got? Let's see. This guy's gonna look, see big muscly Jan over there, Jimmy. I'm gonna need Jan to make a wisdom saving throw. That is a failure against hold person. So Jan, you're actually held in place and you're paralyzed, meaning that you won't be able to take an action on your turn.
Which person did this?
Jan,
Is
or it was this thrall over here. You can
Okay.
see him like casting the spell.
Oh, they have spells. Oh shit.
Some of them have spells. Actually, do all of them have spells? No, just some of them. Okay, he's I'm gonna say that he's concentrating. Boop. We'll see when it reaches your turn, because you might be fine by your turn, Jan. It's gonna be Elijah's turn, and
Kill the guy fucking up Jan.
Break that concentration.
I think Elijah's gonna definitely help. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright, he can't get in range of, like, melee. Unless he has 35 feet for some reason. Nope, but he is going to... let's see here. Would he just use a firebolt, or would he use a stronger spell? Probably his firebolt. 25 definitely hits this guy. For 13 points of damage. That guy's gonna need to make a concentration check? Which the DC was 10, so a 9 fails. He loses concentration on hold person, and Jan, you're no longer held. Elijah, I don't know what he'd do with a bonus action. So I'm just gonna go to the next thrall's turn. Alright, where is this guy? It's so hard for me to see like what thrall I'm actually okay controlling right now. Fuck, this guy has no idea what to do. You're currently like stealth Roksana, so
This is
what was your
perfect.
stealth check? What was your stealth check again?
Wasn't the highest. It was 15.
Okay. 15.
But I'm also in the
Very
midst
good.
of this smoke.
You just hear like this thrall saying, "Help me," as it moves across the room. You can't see him, but you can hear him. And I think he's gonna use his action to make a perception check to see if he can detect if someone's in the room, or I guess just like detect anybody.
Let's go.
He does not detect you. He'd have disadvantage anyway, so he does not detect you. That's the end of his turn. Now it's this Oni's turn. Ooh. Let's see what spells he's got. He can't see you, so using his action, the Oni disappears.
Oh no.
Oh, I don't like that. No.
Okay, got another thrall going. Okay, this guy is going to... I think he's also going to try to make a perception check. You've definitely made it difficult for these guys to... I gave him advantage on accident, but he still failed anyways when I meant to give him disadvantage. Next one is going to move towards a ruckus in the hallway. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He actually makes it up to Elijah and is going to make an attack with a scimitar. A 17 misses Elijah because Elijah has a fucking crazy AC. That's the end of its turn. It's now Melusine's turn.
Oh boy.
By the way, again,
I don't know.
you have
she's
no
in the
idea
room. Yeah.
that she's in the room. But you're about to know.
Oh boy.
That wasn't threatening at all.
As you hear in a frantic voice, "Hello? Who's there?" And that's her turn.
Oh, thank God.
As you, Roksana, hear the voice of Melusine call out from the opaque fog that's in front of you.
Thank God. Thought I was about to get
The
whooped.
Oni is gonna go now. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, he's enough out of there, like he has a square primarily out of there so he can see. Let me just make sure of something. I think his glaive has reached 10 feet. Yep, so he can target Elijah. Yay! He's gonna use his multi-attack to attack Elijah twice. A 19 misses Elijah.
Okay.
Third.
Jesus.
And a 14 misses Elijah. As Elijah's on top of it. So I guess that's the end of the Oni's turn. Unless there's a bonus action spell. Nope. Very good. Alright. Oh my god, so many thralls. Why did I do this? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Have him face Elijah. He's gonna make an attack. 21 does hit Elijah though, for a juicy 3 damage. And then it's gonna be another thrall's turn. I'm just gonna have him skip his turn, just say that he doesn't detect you, Roksana.
That fissure was huge.
It's this guy's turn now. We're gonna play Pig Pile on Elijah. And now he's gonna have advantage because Elijah is currently surrounded. A 22 does hit for a juicy 4 damage this time. And then the 10, 15, 20, 25. You know, he's gonna go to the side of Elijah. Yeah, this guy's gonna fucking... Oh, this guy has 2 attacks. That's pretty cool. He's gonna attack with his dagger twice with advantage. A natural 20 on the first one. Get ready for this crazy damage, guys. 5 points of damage from the crit.
Oh my God.
And then a 26 hits for 4 damage. These stat blocks, by the way, they are not like high CR stat blocks, in case you haven't figured it out. They just have a better chance to hit than like their normal counterpart, but their like damage and shit is all the same. Alright, Roksana, Lady of the Hour, you are up.
Okay. Okay. I think first move is it's surgical summer for Roksana in this room up here. She's gonna take out each of these thralls one by one. So she's gonna.
Yeah, because they're not like hiding, like she'd be able to like guess where each of their squares are. You would have disadvantage on the attack though, because they're heavily obscured.
Gotcha.
So I guess it's a normal roll because you have advantage and disadvantage, but I would say that you don't get sneak attack because I think you technically do have disadvantage, even though they like cancel each other out.
All right, that's fine. Normal 15 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
12 piercing.
You kill the thrall, like you do like a quick run along the side of the wall and just plunge down into like its collarbone and just like stab it through the collarbone. It goes down, just thumps against the ground.
Okay, move up to the corner. So the template will probably move with me. I can't control that, but
yeah.
And then she'll use a hide action again.
All right, go ahead and make a new.
Much better this
check.
time.
Very good.
Oh, what?
Honestly,
I can't see anymore.
Ha 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 ha.
What happened?
Ha 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 ha.
What the fuck?
Is it the smoke on you?
Yeah, I don't know why I can't. Oh, wait.
If
Yeah.
you mouse over where Roksana is, you'll be able to see, I think.
No, I
click on her.
still can't see.
Well, then it's more immersive. I don't know. All right, Fogel, you're up, my guy.
I'm just gonna refresh.
All right, I'm gonna take out my Erender bow and make an attack against the enthralled Oni.
Air render. Cool. I don't think anybody's used air render yet. I don't think it needs like it kind of produces its own ammo, right?
I'm gonna use.
I'm gonna select
so I get
off of bolt for that.
a +1 bonus to this. Oh, even with advantage, it's still trash. 11.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is a miss. As this is your first time using the bow, I believe, right?
Yeah.
You're used to like a
fuck,
crossbow.
yeah.
Even like drawing the string of this bow and loosing it, it kind of just creates this like puff of air and doesn't quite coalesce into this missile, this projectile of wind.
It's okay, and then I will have Baxter. He's gonna make just a firebolt attack, also against the Oni. Oh.
A 26 does hit the Oni for sure. For
Okay,
5
well,
points of
chipping
damage.
away.
Very good.
And I'll
All
just,
right.
I guess
Yeah,
I'll,
you moving
I'll
around.
move. Yeah, just move a little closer to Elijah in case we gotta give him a hand. He's getting kind of beat on.
Very good. Okay, Jan, you're up. You're not paralyzed because the guy lost concentration on hold person.
In that case, I'm gonna enter a rage.
Oh hell yeah.
And then I'm gonna go use claws, and then just gonna like start slashing these two thralls closest to me.
Okay.
So,
which one
right.
are you which one are you targeting first?
I'll go for the one on the right first.
Okay, so why don't you go ahead and move up to him? Alright, go ahead and start by making you'll have 3 attacks with your attack action. So
So
go
I'll
ahead and
do
make
like
one.
Yeah, I'll do.
29 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Yeah, that actually kills this guy. Just enough damage to kill that guy.
Second. Now I'll do the rest of the 2 on other guy.
On this one here. Alright, go ahead. 20 hits. Go ahead, roll damage. 16. Oof. It hurts, but this guy is one of the stronger thralls. So he's still up.
Good thing I had one more attack.
And yeah, that's a hit. Go ahead, roll damage.
17.
That's actually exactly as much damage as you needed to kill this one too. They have 33 health, so boom, deleted. And Elijah's no longer surrounded.
Oh, I don't know how.
Oh, my
Thomas is trying to just friendly fire his way through this combat.
Yeah, I can go.
Alright.
Over there.
Alrighty, cool. That'll bring us to Galethe, who, because I keep forgetting about her reactions, I'll just have her take a normal turn. Ooh. She's gonna target the Oni with this ability. This Whispers of Madness ability. It needs to make a wisdom save. And he just fails. So the Oni's gonna use his reaction to make an attack against the thrall that's right next to him. A 22 definitely hits. What is this? Oh, should I be using this damage? Let's see. Oh no, that's the wrong damage. It's this one. 17 points of damage does finish this guy off. That's the one that Elijah had been concentrating on the spell. So Galethe actually, you can see like these shadows around her begin to grow and almost make this oppressive darkness around her, as this unintelligible like whispering starts to be uttered from her mouth, and you can see a bit of ways from her this Oni that was trying to attack Elijah just completely abandons its current stance and aggression towards Elijah and just casually cuts down one of its own allies. All right, that's the end of Galethe's turn, which brings us to our cleric, the Derek.
Let's see. How much damage did Elijah take in total? Like 10, 15?
Yeah, around 15, I would say.
Alright. I'm gonna go here and cast Burning Hands with my, whatchamacallit? My
Ooh, you're gonna use
design.
your Channel Divinity.
Yeah. Let's see. Where is Burning Hands? Cast spell and place measurement template.
Yeah, so I think you'd probably be able to get Elijah and the 2 thralls.
Oh, how do I turn it?
If you're on the template like thing, you click on it and then hold Control and scroll.
Oh. There we go.
Yeah, you can get all 3 of them.
Cool.
So go ahead and why don't you roll damage?
15.
Alright, so Elijah's going to heal 15 hit points back.
Mm-hmm.
As we just determined, he probably took about 15 points of damage, so you just gave it back to him. And the 2 thralls need to make what, dex saves? Yeah.
Yep.
4 is a definite failure. This one dies. And this one's
Let's
an 11.
go.
Also fails. This one also dies.
Let's go.
Very good, Derek.
And then I'm gonna run out of the way. 30. Cool. That's it.
Okay.
That was Channel Divinity, so I need to burn a slot.
Yeah, I think you have like 2 uses at this level.
Yeah.
Between short rests. Which brings us to Osira. Jose, welcome.
Hi.
I just had Asura take cover around this wall. Remember, by the way, your party found a way to avoid this trap in here.
Oh yeah, how did
So
I did
don't
notice that.
because it was like essentially like a line of sight from the statues. We used they used the ever smoking bottle to.
Oh, that's what that
best
is.
item. Best item.
So don't step back into this area.
Okay, so basically, okay.
Everyone's fighting in like this hallway over here.
So can I? Oh, what's that? That
That's-
enthralled Oni.
Enthralled Oni.
Wait, so he's on our side right now?
No.
No. Bad
Wait,
enthrall.
Not enthralled by you.
Oh, enthralled by fucking. Okay, understood. And I'm let's see. So what can I see from here? So wait, how many people are still? Is it just the Oni left? Where are the rest of the guys? Oh my God, Roksana's in there. What the fuck?
Mhm.
By the way, that's the smoke cloud. So like, while
Yes.
Asura can't actually, can you even see through it?
I don't think so.
I don't know. It's
Also-
just like weird from my view. It's fine if like you can see in it, but Asura cannot.
Okay, well, I mean, so the Oni's bad.
Yes.
Okay, well, we're just gonna fucking do this then, since I can't really think of anything else right now.
All right.
So it's
22 hits. Yes. Go ahead and roll damage. 7 points.
There's a 23 hits.
23 does hit as well.
There you go. 19
Alright.
saucy damage points.
Minus 12. Very good. Okay. That brings us back to Thomas, who, by the way, as Roksana moves further into this room, and like this smoke cloud begins to recede, you can see what was left in Thomas's wake of just multiple bodies all converged on this like center point in the hallway. So you
Did he,
just see
like-
like a line of bodies.
Did he like gravitate?
Who keeps
pull something?
planting a million fucking cones on the map?
Sorry, my game was not. I had to reload it, so it was just dumping shit out. I was trying to move the map around. It was frozen. Let's see. There's not really that many people left here. It's just the Oni. So I am just gonna save my resources and hit him. Ooh. What do I hit him with? Let's go with just a psionic strike.
Okay. Well, the psionic strike is the melee one, right?
How far away is he from me?
Crispy.
Yeah, you have
Whoa.
enough movement to get.
Holy audio, Batman.
That was
Holy
crispy.
audio, man.
Is that new mic?
No, this is the mic I always use. I just usually
He's just
have the
putting it
gain
near
down
his-
and
Oh,
Don't-
damn.
put my mouth on it.
Holy sheesh.
All right. Why don't you go ahead and make an attack roll with psionic strike? Yeah, 26 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. 13 on this guy.
Yeah, I'll say
He's still up.
Thomas looks ravenous at the moment.
Okay. So that's the end of Thomas's turn. We'll go back to Elijah. I think Elijah's gonna come up and make a couple of attacks with Drexulaith against this guy. The first one will be Green Flame Blade. That actually misses. Second one also misses, actually. The Oni misses Elijah. Elijah misses the Oni. It's only fair. Alright, that'll be the end of Elijah's turn then, which brings us back to one of the only living thralls, but it's in the Roksana room, so I'm just gonna have him do nothing. Also the Oni's gonna do nothing. Also this other thrall's gonna do nothing. Also Melusine is gonna do nothing.
Wait, why are they all doing nothing?
Because Roxana's currently like stealthed in this other room, which is a bit separate from where
Oh.
you guys are at.
Okay.
And then this Oni
There's
is
another
gonna
Oh, cool.
come back and Actually, oh, he gets some HP back on his turn. Very nice. Oh my god. Do you have like a... I mean, I guess you could do like a... You know, he's gonna move away from you, Thomas. So if you wanted to do like just a normal unarmed attack, you could. Or if you have like a melee weapon you're holding. You do have a sickle.
Holding? Doubt that I'm holding.
I mean,
in my
you could be holding it if you wanted to be. I'll allow it.
Alright.
Switching between weapons in 5e is weird enough as is that I don't really care.
Fair enough. Yeah, alright. Let me try to hook him with that bad boy. I don't think I've ever used it.
A 22 hits, go ahead and roll damage. Yeah, Osira actually gave this to you.
Oh
So why
yeah.
don't you roll damage? Ooh, 8 points of damage just for like a...
Walking away from me!
Help me! As this Oni releases a torrent of frosty energy out towards all of you. Actually, Elijah also gets to make an attack of opportunity because he's giving his distance. A 16 just hits the Oni. Does 16 points of damage to the Oni. And the Oni is going to cast a spell.
Have to, though.
Cone of cold.
All of the
big
party
spell.
except for
That's a big
Roksana needs
spell.
to make Constitution saving throws. As it just lets loose a
19. Good.
blast of frigid
Rolling
energy.
high.
Okay, everyone's doing pretty well.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
Elijah is going to roll.
Yikes.
Thomas
Thomas.
fails. Elijah succeeds.
Well, Thomas
Galethe.
and
Oh.
Baxter. R.I.P. Baxter.
Galethe
Crit
succeeds. Alright. Everybody who succeeded is going to take half damage. So that's
Who
the only
succeeded?
people who failed are Baxter and Thomas.
Okay.
Everyone else rolled very high.
Not the children.
But everyone else can take half damage. So 36 points of damage to
Oh, boy.
to Thomas and Baxter. Everybody else takes 18. Yes.
-8.
Baxter's looking rough.
And you can see that there's just a ton of lacerations and bruises and like scorch marks from what you guys have like left on this Oni from your own attacks. It looks like it's in so rough a shape that even an untrained soldier could probably bring it down at this point. But weirdly enough, this thing doesn't exhibit any survival instincts at all, and is not backing up to get away from you, but is backing up to continue defending this hallway and door. Thrall's turn. It's gonna not do anything, bringing us back to Roksana.
All right. Roksana will move
The hell are you, Tyler? Oh, you're up there. Holy shit.
over
He
here
is the cloud.
and attack with just a thank you, with just a straight roll against this guy here.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
24,
Yeah, it hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
10.
10 kills it.
Let's go. Bonus action, hide again.
Bonus action, hide again.
You're really taking advantage of the smoke here.
Hey,
It's perfect.
It's very rare to be able to like bonus action hide in the the wide open
Yeah,
of
exactly.
combat, but because of the ever smoking bottle. All right, 21 again. 21. All right. That brings us back to Fogel.
Okay, I guess I will have Baxter go first. He's gonna make an acidic spittle attack. I have to move out. That's a range of 30 feet. So, let's see. So maybe here, and then I'll make a acidic spittle attack. Nice.
That hits. Go ahead, roll damage. 11 points of damage. Just hawks a robotic loogie from downtown and melts the fucking Oni's face off. It dies.
Oh, it's dead?
Damn. Good job.
Yeah, it's dead.
Okay. Can Fogel use mending to heal Baxter? Is that how that works?
Yeah, I think so.
Because he's not gonna make another attack this round, so try to patch up Baxter a bit for the next room.
Let me see if there's teachers. Jesus, you have so much stuff. I don't see it, but you know what? Whatever. I'm fine with it. We'll say that it heals. What level are you? 10? Let's say it heals like 2d8 hit points. Plus 5 from your. Because like I'm fine with you like being able to get him up to like essentially full HP in between battles.
All right, and yeah, that'll be it, I guess, for us.
All right, and that brings us to Jan. All of your adversaries in this hallway are no more. But you can tell where Roksana is, given that this cloud of smoke has continued to move down this hallway.
Well, I still can't heal her though.
Not right now. But you do see that's where she went.
Okay, well, so I'll follow.
Okay. You can also like take the if you want to move further in. Do you want to just stay just outside the smoke cloud for now? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. So that'll bring us to I'll say that you're like taking the dodge action essentially, or you can like ready your action if you want to attack someone that's like fleeing.
Yeah, I'm ready. If anybody comes out of the smoke, because
Yeah,
I
so
can't
if there's
see.
All right, yeah. So if there's an enemy that comes out of the smoke, then you'll make an attack against them.
Yeah.
Okay. Galethe's turn. She's gonna just sit back here, take the dodge action. Derek, what are you doing?
Derek is. Is it? I'm gonna cast. Where is it? Where are we doing? Where? Don't I have a? I do. We'll top everyone off as much as we can with a mass healing word.
Okay.
Let's do it at third level. So it's 6 creatures, right? So Asura, me, Fogel, Jan, Elijah, Thomas. I think Galethe is one too many.
Yeah, that's fine. You can just target everyone but Galethe.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and roll the healing.
get
6 healing to
6
everyone.
health. Nice.
I'll get Elijah for you.
I will also move out of the way just in case there is another blast. Thank you very much.
6 HP. Sick.
And then I'll end it there.
Okay. That brings us back to Asura. What is he doing?
So wait, Asura knows Roxana's in here?
Oh wait, interesting. Well, the way Roksana was the one who had the ever-smoking bottle on her.
Oh, okay. Why'd you say interesting, by the way?
I
Interesting.
had a thought in
Okay,
my
it's
head.
It's not a thing that's happening. Okay, so what can I... If I go in there, I can't see anything, right? Because the smoke obscures me also.
Yeah. There's a certain benefit to no one being able to see you, and there's also a certain detriment to having the ever-smoking bottle active.
I guess I'll move up here and I'll just hold an Eldritch Blast in case something pops out that's not a friendly.
Okay. That brings us to Thomas. Are you also trying to set up?
I'm gonna drink a health potion actually.
Not a bad idea. A potion of superior healing.
I think that's what I've got. Yeah, I think this is my last.
You also have one. You also have a normal potion of healing, so you could use either.
Sweet. I'll use. I'm down a good amount. I'll use the superior.
Very sick. Actually, it looks like you had 2, so that just got rid of 1.
Oh, all right, cool. Oh, it's maybe that's.
Yeah,
off,
yeah.
and
It's
showing.
when you hover over it, it's in like the parentheses. So yeah, 31 hit points back.
Whoa.
Almost back to full. Yeah, superior healing is no joke.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, I was struggling.
Alright, so that was your action. You're just gonna like sit back here for now? Or are you gonna move up?
I'll move up. I'm just not sure how far I want to move up.
Alright, I think
not into the cloud. I'll move right up next to Jan.
Okay. Elijah's gonna move up and ready in action to make an attack. Bringing us to the thrall. Thralls are like, they're fodder, so I'm not really gonna bother doing anything with them. Alright. And then I just took the Oni's turn. Actually, does this guy have... Okay, no. Melusine is going to take her action. She's gonna hide. So currently, Melusine is hidden. Thrall, fodder. It's your turn, Roksana.
Okay. Roxana's gonna move over this way. And once again, she's going to attack with her centipede's leg normally. 20 to hit.
Yeah, it hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
9.
9 points of damage does not kill this one.
Okay. She is going to use her ability basically to move away without an opportunity attack into this corner here. And she's gonna...
how much movement did you have left?
Let me see. That might be a little bit more than I had.
I think you might have been able to move like maybe 1 square away.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she'll move there, and yeah, because she's gonna save her bonus action to once again try to hide.
As
no!
Fog cloud. Ooh, natural 1.
That's not good.
That's not good at all.
Oh no.
Yeah, maybe
I could be
However,
anywhere.
it's still a 14, which I don't know if even anybody in the party with the obscured nature of this would be able to see you.
Let's
Actually,
go.
Asura, what is your perception
Perception?
bonus? Because you have advantage on perception checks that rely on sight.
Yes, I do. My perception bonus? It's only a plus
Yeah.
one.
It's only a +1,
Yeah, it's only a plus one.
so actually you would not be able to see
Let's
Roxana.
go. All right, we
Is
fine.
Roksana hiding from the party?
Or yeah, I guess it relies on. Oh yeah, it relies on sight, but the -5 to passive perception is based on the sight. You know, blah, blah, there's a lot of rules going on. Wait, what's up?
Roksana's hiding from the party?
No, she's just
Oh,
hiding from her
okay.
enemies. I was just
Around
wondering if
Philly.
anybody in the party could potentially,
Oh, yeah.
if anybody has a perception bonus of, +10 or higher,
Plus 10!
then they'd
What
be
the
able to
hell?
know where Roxana is.
Nope.
Or if you had +5 or higher, Asura.
Well, say again? Say again?
Or if you had +5 or higher.
Oh, yeah, I do not, unfortunately.
Okay. So that's the end of Roxana's turn. Fogel, you're up, my guy.
Okay, Fogel's gonna move up. 5 is as far as he can go. So I guess he will take this opportunity to turn invisible. And Baxter will come right behind him, and he'll have Baxter make attacks from here. So he's gonna cast expeditious. He's gonna cast this.
Expeditious.
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 Actually,
Expedia.
wait a second.
Expedia retreat.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's as far as I can go this turn. So just kind of moving up and getting them ready.
Okay. That brings us to Jan. By the way, your rage ends because you weren't able to attack anybody or take damage in the last round.
Punch me, Jan. Punch me.
Honestly?
Fuck. I could have hurt you for an advantage.
Alright, I don't really know. Maybe I would feel around a bit. You know, kind of.
Why don't you... So, this is weird. Jan, you see that square you're in right now?
Yeah.
You go to move into it, and you run into something large and solid.
Oh my god. No way. It was that space.
It's the
The invisible Oni.
yeah, it's the invisible Oni. Still invisible, but you
found
could make attacks against it right now with your beast mark.
Oh,
Does
so
that mean he'll keep rage?
You would have no, he already lost rage because he didn't take damage or
No.
actually maybe he did. Wait a minute. Maybe
Didn't he
because
take damage from the frost? Or was that...
he did take damage before the end of his last turn. So never mind, you're still in rage.
Let's
Sweet,
go!
So you could make
Yeah.
4 attacks against this guy. You would have disadvantage unless you choose to reckless attack. If you choose to reckless attack, the disadvantage would just turn into straight attack rolls.
Is there any? What was the catch for that? Or would there be?
Is that all attacks against you have advantage as well until
Oh.
your next turn.
Typically worth it.
But you're raging, so you take
Yeah.
less physical damage at least.
And you
All right,
can't
yeah, I'll
die.
do it. I'll do it. So, okay. So I roll with
Yeah, roll just normal rolls. If you're using your attack action and your bonus action, it's 4 attacks. Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Good thing you reckless attacked. Go ahead, roll critical damage on the first one.
oh wait, critical. Hold on, let me do
Yeah,
that again.
so why don't you... Yeah, okay. That's way better. 26, okay. Make your second attack, normal roll. Yeah, it hits. Go ahead, roll damage. 9. Alright. Make another attack. That hits. Roll damage. And last attack, if you're using your bonus action. Alright, yep, that hits. Go ahead, roll damage. You just fucking did so much damage to this guy. Very good. Okay. That brings us to Galethe, who can't really see what's going on. She's going to take the dodge action again. Brings us to Derek.
I can't see anything still, so I don't want to really run in there, to be honest. I'll run to the edge of it, but I'm not gonna run inside of it. Actually, hold on. That Oni's there. Fuck that. I'm staying back here. I run back.
Bruh. Bruh.
Hey man, we found the Oni. Okay, I'm gonna forego. I also can't help anyone because I can't see anyone. So yeah, I'm gonna just end it.
Okay.
Whoa, man, that's not.
Alright, well, if that's the case,
Alright, yeah, Osira, what are you doing?
could I at least do like an insight check to see where the Oni is, or an investigation, or a perception, or something?
It didn't take the hide action. So
Do I know where it is?
yeah, you know where it is.
Oh.
It's like over here.
Alright, well, in that case, I'm just gonna launch more attacks in that direction. Now.
Alright, you would have disadvantage on these, by the way.
That's fine. I get to. Let's see.
Yeah, we're throwing out anything to make them make a save.
Actually, if I have disadvantage, then I'm not gonna do any big spells.
That's only on
Oh,
attack roll spells, by the way. Natural 1, miss.
Nat 1!
And natural
Alright.
1, miss.
Oh
Wow.
no.
I really just rolled Snake
Okay.
Eyes just then, bro.
Crazy.
Brings us to Thomas, then.
At least at least it wasn't a big roll.
I mean, I assume I would hear Jan saying some shit about running into this invisible feller.
Also, any spell that requires you to see your target.
Yeah, that's the thing that I'm having to read.
Yeah, so like insinuation wouldn't work.
Yeah. Let's see, you batter a creature within range spell attack. I'm just gonna. Can I message Roksana?
What is the condition for message?
You point your finger toward a creature within range.
I think you have to see them.
I don't know if it says see.
Well,
You can do it through solid.
Well, you need to be able to point your finger towards them, which would indicate that you need to at least know where they are. But because she's hidden, you do not know where she is.
Oh, so general
Got
area
him.
doesn't work?
Got him.
No. I would say that this could
I know.
circumvent. This could circumvent the, like the sight thing that a lot of spells have, if she wasn't hiding, because you'd at least know where she was, like where her square was, but you
Yeah.
don't because she's hiding.
Is it because you're gonna cast that thing again? The fissure?
No, I was just gonna ask you what the fuck's going on in there because I can't see shit.
And you do find it weird that A, she has not dropped the smoke, and B, she has not communicated at all with any of you.
Oh, she's still very.
She's like, I can fucking do this on my own. All right.
All right, yeah, I guess because I've got nothing else to do. Yeah.
You
I'll
don't
just-
even, other than like the Oni that's in your guys' way, you don't really hear that much like fighting in the other room.
Good, I suppose.
All right, what are you doing?
I don't think I'm gonna do anything. Just gonna prep a psionic.
Not even gonna-
strike for if
not even
something
gonna
touches me.
Try. You could do Mind Thrust against the Oni. It would just have disadvantage.
All right, yeah, I'll just give that a shot. Sure.
What if he fairy fired though?
I thought about it, but then Jan would just glow, and it's not gonna
No.
get anybody else to my knowledge. But it's just disadvantage. Nope.
Damn! What the fuck?
Oh my god, no.
Yes, disadvantage, baby.
No.
Woo! I should give you guys inspiration for that. 3 nat ones in a row.
Oh.
Sheesh.
Oh, did you
Uh,
have an
Jesus Christ!
did
All
you-
for them.
No, I
being
just
11s,
gave it to
too.
everybody this session, so you have 1, Jose.
Okay.
Okay, that brings us to Elijah, who's gonna.
3 nat ones. What is this?
I'll say he'll
bullshit?
try the same thing, but
It's crazy that they're all plus 10s.
but like
too.
he hears this Oni, he's gonna run up and make 2 disadvantage attacks with Drexulaith. The first one is going to be Green Flame Blade, that misses. Second one just hits. Does 15 points of damage to the Oni. Okay. That's his turn. We don't care about the Thrall. We cared about this Oni, though, who's gonna take 2 attacks against Jan with normal attack rolls because he actually knows you're there fighting him. With his glaive. Does a 14 hit you?
Yes, exactly.
Alright. You take only 6 points of damage. Wow, that's I think the
Awesome.
lowest roll that he could have done, really, right?
All he's got.
Second attack is a 23 to
Taunting him?
hit. For 15 points of damage on the second one.
Okay.
But all this is halved. So you
Oh.
take 3 damage. Yeah, sorry, you take 3 damage, and then you take 7 damage. So 10 total damage.
Okay.
Because you are still raging. Alright, that's the end of its turn, I suppose. Melusine is not doing anything. Thrall's turn, we don't care about you. Roksana, your turn.
Okay.
Or actually, maybe this Thrall does care. It is going to cast Shield of Faith on itself.
Which one?
The one that you're up against right now.
Gotcha.
So its AC is increased. Alright, now it's your turn, Roksana.
Okay.
Oh wait, is Shield of Faith a bonus action? Oh yeah, then he takes the dodge action.
What the frick?
Actually, you'd have disadvantage anyways, so it wouldn't matter. So, like you're
okay.
canceling advantage and disadvantage.
I'm gonna start this out with a question. When Jan rages, does he shout? It's a question for
I
Jimmy.
like this question. I like this. Oh, does he shout?
Is he just like, is he like loud and vicious as he rages? Like when he's making these attacks, is he like? "Rah, rah!"
Yeah, I would think so. I don't think he would really just. I don't think he would do it silently.
I think it especially fits like he's also like the beast path barbarian, so it kind of like fits like the image of a beast is just like this loud, brutal thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Roxana moves over yonder,
What are you doing?
and
Over yonder.
and she takes out her blast scepter. And it's kind of in a weird gray zone. She targets the Oni with it, but Jan is also in the cone of the blast, and she's gonna throw it forward.
All right. Let's put the thing down from the blast scepter.
So it'd be
As
like here.
The whole, pretty much like most of the hallway gets like enveloped in fog at this point. Okay.
You're not sure. Maybe she didn't see you were behind the Oni. Maybe there's something
No,
else
she
going
definitely
on.
All right, Jan, you
She
need to
definitely
make
did.
a
Like,
Constitution saving throw.
Who are you trying
This
to trick?
rage,
Right. Let's be real here.
you succeed on the saving throw.
Woo.
The Oni fails on the saving throw. Go ahead and roll that damage. Roksana. 19 points of damage. As Jan, you take 9 points of damage as the Oni's like thrown back. We'll say like against the wall over here, next to Thomas, and we'll say just for fun that this gets rid of his invisibility, so you guys can at least see his token on the map, even if your characters can't really see him.
And
Okay.
all of you see nothing and just hear this loud blast from the end of the hallway. But Roksana is going to use her bonus action to hide once again. She's going to move like back here, and she's going to take the stealth check here. Not that high, but...
A 15, which again, most things will not be able to see you. Okay. That brings us to Fogel. You're currently like pretty close to this Oni, but you
How's
are
he-
currently you're 10 feet away from it.
How's he looking?
You can't see him, so you don't know.
What? I thought he wasn't invisible anymore.
I mean, he's not invisible anymore, but he's still in the fog cloud, so he's heavily obscured.
Oh.
I just said that so that I could at least show where his
Oh,
token
oh,
is.
So does that mean attacks will still be? Will there be a disadvantage then?
Yes,
Okay.
unless you can find a way to get advantage on the attack also.
Uh,
Which actually, he's surrounded technically, so maybe you would have advantage. He's surrounded by Elijah, Jan, and Thomas.
Oh, sweet. All right, let's have Baxter make a
Where's
fireball attack.
Baxter, by the way?
What? He's
Where's the-
on top of above. We'll say he's above Fogel.
Okay. All right.
Makes
so
him
go
look
ahead
like
and roll the firebolt.
A bigger target. Oh.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead, roll damage. 8 points.
And Fogel's gonna come up behind him and cast inflict wounds.
Whoa. Yeah. Okay. So you'd have to move up 1 square to.
Yeah. Oh, oops, I meant to do Fogel.
Yeah, that would also be a straight attack roll. A 14 would miss. I don't know if anybody has anything to add to that. I just looked. Flash of Genius does not affect attack rolls, so unfortunately, Inflict Wounds misses.
Fuck.
Damn, that would have been sick.
Can I
though.
use my inspiration to re-roll it?
Yes.
I'll do that. I'll use it.
That
Oh,
hits. Now you
much
can roll
better.
damage. Good use of
Let's go.
inspiration then.
Oh yeah.
24 points. The Oni is dead.
I think he just
So-
turns to
So that was a very good use of inspiration. All right. Back to Jan, who
Yep.
you hear this Oni like collapse next to you. After having felt like this like thunderous blast coming from inside the room. Again, none of you guys can perceive Roksana. She's currently hiding.
Do I know if there's like I don't hear any kind of
You
oh
do
there
know
are a
of like
few.
the you do know of like the location of anything that isn't hiding right now. So like this thrall, for instance. So you could run up to that thrall.
Does this spell does it feel is this like would I be able to tell if this is like a higher level spell? Like does this feel like something that a thrall might have
What do you mean? What spell?
that Roxana cast?
Actually, that was the first time you used the item, right, Roxana? Or have you used it before?
I only used it to open the door.
But you were in the fog cloud. Are you sure? Yeah, you didn't use it in the. Oh yeah, because you got it from the Beldam.
Oh, that's true.
Beldam's character.
It's unclear
So yeah,
actually.
she has. So yeah, you don't know. It's
She's never used it prior to this.
you don't really
Yeah.
know Roxana to cast a lot of spells.
Oh, this is perfect.
Yeah, so,
I didn't even
I guess
realize.
I would probably assume it was. I
Yeah, it
don't
was
know,
like
like,
the enemies.
yeah, either it was one of the thralls or maybe the Oni, and like unless I could tell that it got injured as well. Yeah, I probably would just assume that it's one of the enemies. Oh,
All right, so are you gonna go up and attack the thrall over here then?
yeah. So I'll go right there.
Okay. You get up next to this thrall, and you can go ahead and make like 4 attacks against it. Are you gonna reckless attack?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, so just straight rolls because you have advantage and disadvantage. That make an attack roll first.
Oh,
I think
sorry.
you rolled damage. Natural 1 misses.
Bro.
Second attack. Second one hits. Go ahead, roll damage for that one. 9 points of damage.
What is this whimsical music?
27. I don't know.
It's nice.
Yep.
I kinda
Okay.
like it.
11 points of damage on that one.
So,
Oops, I did not
one
mean
more,
to.
right?
Sorry, I accidentally took away your HP. You had 57 before though. Sorry, I was. All right. 14 misses on that last one. So wait, was that all 4 attacks? 1, 2, 3. No, never mind. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, that's all of your attacks. But the thrall is not dead. Okay. That'll bring us to Galethe. We're not doing anything with you, Galethe. What about Derek?
I guess Derek will run in if he's hearing commotion, but he can't really do all too much. 5, 10, 15. Oh, it counts for me. Nice. All the stuff needs vision, so I can't do anything. So I'll just dash and go more. Running blindly down the hall. Okay.
Okay. Roksana, you're currently like hearing a bunch of scrambling around you. All right, that brings us back to Asura. What's he doing?
Asra is going to. I still can't see anything, right?
No, but you do know like the locations of like enemies and stuff, like
Oh,
the
okay.
general
Well,
Locations.
I'll go to the nearest enemy. It's this one, right? This boy right here?
Yeah, it's that one. So you could like try to attack him.
5, 10, 15, 20. Do I have line of sight yet?
Yeah, you'd be able to target him with Eldritch Blast just
Fuck
with
it.
disadvantage.
Hopefully it's better than last time. Let's see.
Come on, no 2 natural 1s. You actually don't need to roll crazy high to hit this guy.
Do I not? Okay, let's see. Let's see. Attack. Normal. Oh,
Yeah.
oh wait, no, hang
that
on.
really
That's not
hits.
disadvantage. That wasn't disadvantage. Those two are
Ooh,
disadvantaged.
the second one actually just hits. The 15
sick.
is what you needed.
Okay. Wow, is that full roll? Nice.
Full roll, you actually kill this one.
Nice.
Finally. He's dead. You hear a body collapse to the floor nearby. On the floor nearby, Jan and Roksana. Alright, Thomas, are you doing anything special this round?
No, I'm just gonna walk up, and obviously like, I can't see shit, so like that's a little stressful. But I'm just gonna walk up through the door, take a glance.
Then that's gonna be Elijah. I'm not gonna have him really do anything. Not gonna have Melusine do anything. Not gonna have the thrall do anything. Okay, Roksana, your turn.
Okay. Roksana is going to.
Yeah, you hear like your various party members begin to like move up towards this room.
Roksana's gonna move up here. She's still hidden.
Could dash as a bonus action.
I know, but I don't want to give up that bonus action. I think she'll just use the Scepter of Blasting again.
Okay.
And this could actually hit. I don't know where Melusine is, but I'm just gonna throw down a template and see what I can get here.
Okay.
Melusine is in this room?
Yeah, somewhere.
I mean, you heard her call out, and you're pretty sure it's her voice.
Oh. That's new. It's to me.
All right. Why don't you go and roll damage for me? Because if you roll high enough, you might just straight up kill this guy. All right, no, he needs to fail on his save to. That is a failure, so he dies. Now with that.
I didn't get Melusine with that.
No.
Okay. Then bonus action, I'm going to hide once again.
All right. So. I'm going to say this. Melusine is not doing anything for the rest of what's going on. So I'm going to take us out of the combat. That's your natural one again, but again, I still don't think anybody can perceive you in this, but we'll say that some moments, like, pass by. Do any of, like, the party members begin to, like, call out to each other? Like, after nothing happens for a bit?
Roksana, are you in here?
No response.
Now, people can make perception checks,
Oh,
like
I'm
active
all over
perception checks, to try to detect Roksana.
that. I'm all over that. Let me see. Alexa, stop.
Actually for you, because she's hidden.
I'm gonna try to make a check to find Melusine during the same time.
It'll be disadvantage because of the
For me
the
as
fog thing,
well?
but for you it'll be straight roll, Asura.
Okay.
I would
Damn, tough.
Would it be disadvantaged for me if I'm looking for Melusine in the same moment?
Yes.
Okay, cool. 14 for me.
You did not find
I would
her.
like to cast See Invisibility to see if that can. use that
You know that see invisibility would not see through like an opaque thing such as smoke.
Oh, so she's not like. Oh, so just the smoke that's obscuring her. Like, okay, then I won't do that.
Well, hang on, I have to check something real quick.
If anybody
How long
has
does this last?
blind sight, that would work.
Can anyone make a perception check for her
only
at
one.
disadvantage?
It's only 1 minute.
Yeah, I looked.
Worth a shit.
Unfortunate. When it says 1 minute or concentration ends, does that mean if you hold concentration it lasts longer? Or is 1 minute the absolute?
It's whichever happens first.
Okay.
just want to see something.
Can I use my wings to blow away the smoke?
I would allow if somebody had like gust of wind or something, a spell that produces enough wind to disperse the smoke to like be able to see for a few moments. But if nobody has gust of wind, then are we at some weird standstill where Roxana's just hiding?
Well, she's just gonna keep looking for Melusine. Like, she's basically gonna try to get the drop on her. But she's trying to stay quiet so that she can maintain her hidden nature. Like, she's trying to stay stealthy.
Alright, actually, I guess Melusine can make perception checks against you. Wait a minute.
That's a scary concept.
Never mind. Her perception's high enough.
Oh no. Fuck.
But she's not going for you.
Uh-oh.
She, with all those perception checks, because for her stealth check that she used to hide, she hasn't broken it yet, was DC 20. Like that was, she got a 20 on her stealth check. And after like some time, all the party, you hear coming back from the hallway that you were originally in. You hear Galethe call out, who was still in the hallway.
Oh no.
Everyone, it's her! She lets out with not a very forceful voice, but loud enough for you guys to hear.
Oh shit. Alright, I'm gonna start sprinting back in that
Alright.
direction.
I'll say that the party, everybody but Roxana, they're closer than you are at this moment, Roxana. So I'll let the party react first.
Yeah, that's
All right,
that's
Derek
just
is gonna. Shouldn't have ran in. I shouldn't have ran in. All right, Derek will. Who's is it? We're not doing combat anymore.
No, so I'll let it's basically so Asura and Elijah are the closest.
Yeah,
So-
I'd probably. I know where Galethe is.
Yeah, you know she's like back in the hallway, so you won't be able to see until you come out of the fog cloud.
Oh, okay.
Like what exactly is going on? Is anybody gonna try to run out of the fog cloud back towards Galethe?
Derek
I guess
will.
is the question. Derek will.
Yeah, I have to sprint though.
Who else?
I think I would make
Um,
my way in that direction. I don't know if I would.
Wait a second. Doesn't the smoke follow Lady Roxana? Doesn't she have to cap the smoke bottle?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
basically that's on the map. That's as far as I can get sprinting, so that's what she would do if
Well,
if
yeah,
that's
I'm letting you guys like react
Yeah.
first.
yeah,
But like once Roxana moves over here, the
the
smoke
cloud will
bottle
move.
be.
Yeah,
I suppose he's.
All right. Well, then
Uh,
Derek sprints out.
Move like down a bit.
I'll follow Derek since he's got the shield. What? Just being
Yeah, that
honest.
makes sense.
Smart.
All right. So wait, Fogel, are you staying in the fog cloud, or are you like getting out of it to see what's going on, but just far enough so that you can see what's
I
going
don't think
on.
I have the movement to get out of it right now, so.
I mean, this isn't like combat turn order. I'm kind of just like letting you
Oh, then he'd probably want to be able to see what's beyond
see what's
it,
going
yeah.
on. All right. Yeah, Jan's coming out. I'll say Elijah's coming out. Okay.
Well, maybe not that far.
I'll say since Derek was the closest person who like said something first that he wanted to come out, Derek, you run out of the fog cloud and you see Galethe like standing in the corner here, like obviously kind of like shrinking back from somebody who's on the opposite side of the hall from her. But instead of what you'd expect, which would be Melusine to, I don't know, just like claw her way out of this, like run away, or perhaps like just attack Galethe. She seems equally frightened, kind of with her arms back against the wall, and as you emerge from the fog, she like glances towards you, and like her entire like body begins to face you, almost like a prey item on alert. And this frightened posture turns to one of relief when she sees you emerge, Fogel.
I knew it.
no.
This fucking bitch. I knew it.
Oh.
Oh, sleeper cell activated? Question mark.
Yeah,
What's happening?
probably.
She's like, instead of just like walking towards you or approaching towards you, she almost like scrambles on the floor, and like kind of like goes down almost into like a knee slide as she goes down and actually like embraces you.
What?
What?
Almost at your level because you're
Vinny's
really
face
short.
is so funny. He's like, what the hell?
And she looks into your eyes and says, I knew you'd come for me. I knew you'd come back for me. I knew that you'd bring help.
Whoa, what is going on right now?
Roxana's
that's
gonna,
where we're
and
gonna
at,
end
at this
the
moment,
session.
Roxana runs out of the smoke and slits her throat.
Don't ruin my chances, good piece.